Okay, this was a good lesson. The driving and the gearbox work went fairly well. I did forget the high and low range button once or twice, but overall it was a good lesson. I feel as if somehow probably 2 or 3 lessons were probably completely erased, and I fell back a bit, but now I'm building again, and I'm going well again. YouTube videos probably didn't help because, as I say, you're watching different videos, different techniques. Does he have the exhaust brake on or not? Is he using the clutch or not? Is it a synchro mesh or a constant mesh? And that type of thing. So probably I'd recommend to anybody, just go along to your lessons and learn the gearbox you've got in the truck with the school you've chosen. Drive the way the teacher wants you to drive, and learn how to use the truck you're using. So as I say, the lesson went well, the driving went well, so that's good. Okay, so now it's just planning and gearbox work I've got to build on and get better at before I go for the test. As I've said before, when I go for the test there'll be a camera on me and the road, so it's going to be concentrating on what the camera sees ahead more than concentrating on where the rear trailer is when it comes to the actual test. I didn't watch any YouTube videos at all for the lead up for this lesson for the previous week, or during the previous week, and the lesson went well. So okay, so I've got to get used to, or better at, it's got to go into my subconscious that going up a hill to change gears slower, and going down a hill you change faster. Okay, coming off the clutch completely when using a constant mesh gearbox is very important. It's important that not only do you get the timing right, as in slower changes uphill and faster changes going down a hill, but the technique and coming right off the clutch is also very important. And also changing down to put it into neutral for sufficient time for the neutral in the gearbox to go down the drive chain, to clear the drive chain and line up the lower gear. In my way of thinking when I'm driving a truck, my feeling is that as I'm going down the road and changing gears, I feel that I've got all these trailers behind me, all this weight behind me. I'm in a very large truck, and I want that gear now. I want the gear I'm going to, especially changing down, I want that gear yesterday. And the trick now is to change, get the timing right going up or down a hill, and just to change gears slower. So with a gearbox that's been warmed up, you need to change slower. So that's what I'll be concentrating on, relaxing and just changing more slowly. The instructor said that I'm in a very good place at the moment with my abilities driving the truck, and when I take the next step, or just to polish off anything that I'm not perfect with, and that's looking ahead, planning, and using the gearbox, then I'm at a very good stage to take the final test. So I'll just finish up the video with this comment that watching YouTube videos, the videos of people using the gearbox and that type of thing may have cost me 2 or 3 lessons, and that's a lot of money. YouTube videos, about the only time they've really helped for sure is reversing a semi-trailer, what way to turn the steering wheel.